Welcome to Cypress Creek Adventures. Well, this week we're back to the house in Galena, the Victorian that we worked on in previous videos. And now you can see that the outside's probably about 99% done. This is the front. And the porch is all painted and repaired. So we'll do a little walk around here and see how the progress was and how it turned out. So we move on to the back here. As you can see, it's quite dramatic. Had the chimney taken down. Had some, you can see some of the bricks that are still here. We created a path on the other side, and we'll walk around and see that. And here's the future path. It's going to make it very nice back here. Be able to reuse the bricks that came from the house. And they still remain on the property. So we're on the other side here now, and got new electric service, and porch is all painted and repaired. So we'll move on to the inside. We'll talk about the new project that we have here. Okay, so we're going to go on in. This is the front door, still original to the house. And so we come in here, and this just had a wall taken down here where the stripe is in the floor, and the staircase has been repainted. And this is the dining room, and it's mostly done. And we got the new electric service there on the side. And the project that we're going to do now, we're going to take this kitchen apart, and we're going to put a new kitchen in here. This is all the original kitchen. These walls here have been packed out. So behind here should be the original beadboard from 1890. Here's where the chimney was down, and here's the original cupboard. Come across here. Of course, we don't have the original sink, but this is the original cabinetry that was in here. So we're not going to throw this away. We're going to take it apart gradually, and we're going to relocate it. And then we're going to use some of this pantry closet. And it's very thin, but that was the original pantry closet. And then there used to be a wood stove, cook stove here where the chimney was. So it was a typical kitchen for the time period. So we're going to take this apart carefully. And we have a ceiling up here that's been covered. And we'll see what we can discover that's up there as well. It looked like to me they're just taking some Lawan and some slats and repaired the ceiling, which looks okay, but we're going to make this a lot nicer. And we're going to keep the window. And I don't have the final arrangements, but we're going to probably put the sink in the middle of the room on an island. And then over here to the right of the existing sink, when the closet's taken out, that'll be where the stove goes. And then we'll have plenty of room to put the refrigerator. some of this down, as you saw. And my big thing that I was worried about was that all this fiberboard here was actually glued on, but it wasn't. So there's the original walls to this kitchen. And I'm very happy that it wasn't glued, because that would have been a catastrophe. Alright, so you can see it's pretty much the same as the walls. I'm not real sure how good a shape the whole ceiling is going to be, but we'll see. I knew it was going to be soft over here, because when I came here at the first, I had to patch the roof because it leaked right here. Not in the chimney, but inside the closet. So you can see all the different colors of paint, and there's that green again. So that's pretty cool. All right, well, we made some significant progress here. As you can see, we got the whole rooms broken out and stripped back to where it was, and the sink out and stuff. Now, I've been looking at this cupboard, and I've made several observations here. This rail right here that you see corresponds with the rails that were on the sides here, that you can see here. And also on the other side of the room where that stripe is, that would have been that that piece of molding. All right, so now for the rest of the day, I'm gonna work on taking this cabinet apart. It sits in the corner here. Cabinet was built in place, and so I'm gonna have to take it all apart. And these latches, they still work very well after 130 years. They're just awesome. So. Well, it was built in place, so we got to take out all this quarter round and the shells, and this is the wall original. This is the original wall right here. So we take it apart, and hopefully the face here will be keep it all in one piece. So we'll see how it works out. And of course, the top is separate from the bottom, the way it was built, and. I haven't quite figured out how they got this in here, but I got a real thin Sawzall blade I can slip under here, and if the nails were nailed from up underneath, then I'll be able to cut this off, and this whole piece should come off on its own. So work on this the rest of the day, and this is an awesome part of the house. I'm glad that the homeowner's letting me relocate it. I think he wants to use it for his canning jars and jellies and stuff. So now, because the cabinet was built into the wall and not separately, it was built right here custom. So we have the crown piece at the top there that you can see is the same piece. We can see it up in here too. It's the same piece that went all the way around the room and was taken down when they put that fiberboard on. So that's the other mystery that I solved. So I was fortunate. I was able to get the covered out in a couple pieces. So this is where this painted, and it looks like it's still standing there, but this is actually just the wall. So that's pretty cool. Had a couple different colors of green on here, and it was definitely built in when it was brand new, because this has never had any varnish or anything. That's bare wood right there. And it was put together with square nails too. So, all right, so we're here day 3, and I'm taking the door off of the pantry, and we're getting ready to take this pantry closet down. So it's the last thing to go. I'm gonna get that down and get things cleaned up in here. Alright, so here's the results of 3 days worth of work. All tearing out, all these cupboards out, and all the walls. And we got the stove hooked back up. We had to put it up temporary last fall, so I got that hooked back up, and then I usually just take some scraps and make a temporary sink that we can take out and move. But the homeowner has a way of, washing up a couple of dishes or getting water in the kitchen. So here's the end result, and so then we'll make some decisions and which way we're going to go with this kitchen when I meet with the homeowner. Well, I hope this has been informative to you and maybe help you with your remodel in a farmhouse that you have on homestead or some off-grid adventure, and old houses that have been found and certainly can be reclaimed. And this house here has extensive work done to it, and we're now down to the end of this project. So we finish up the kitchen, and this is a very nice home now, and it's kept as original as we could possibly keep it. So I hope you enjoyed watching, and thanks for subscribing to my channel. And if you're new, please subscribe to my channel and like and share, and we'll see you next time, and God bless.